All right, what's up, good people? Today is June 10th. Some people might say it the 10th of June, right? Some people in the world will put the date before the month, so it'd be 106, like 106 in Park. This 106 is connected to Black Lives Matter and the word black. All right, so this NBA Finals, I started off talking about ice and the good people of San Antonio and New York and their connections to Donald Trump and ICE. And then guess who shows up to the game? Game three, Donald Trump, right on time. All right, so starting to understand why Stacey King passed away during the NBA Finals, June 7th, is because of that last name King, right? King connecting to well, there's always this history about kings and I made a video called "Why the Deaf Always Follow the King." Right, even Julius Caesar, you know, he's Julius Caesar more known for his death than anything else. Being stabbed 23 times, right? But death following the king. It's this there's this pattern going on, and so MLK, right, another king, right, was like a king over the people when he was alive. So they make it seem. And even though the name Leroy is related to King too, so there's always been this thing about quote unquote blacks and kings, right? We got two black head coaches in the finals, right? And a big trial was going on during the finals. The big trial was a guy named Carmelo Anthony, which is a weird name because a former Knick used to be named Carmelo Anthony, right? And so there was in history there was a big trial that was going well, not a big trial, but an incident that went on involving race, right? Back in 1994, this is June 17th, 1994. The finals was going on when the O.J. Simpson famous Bronco chase happened, right? And it turns into the trial of the century, right? For O.J. Simpson. Now we got another trial during the NBA Finals, right? Like I said, Carmelo Anthony. He's 17 years old. I've just now seen it. I'm like, why am I seeing two 17s? Because this happened on June 17th. 17 is a big NBA number, but yeah, another trial going on while the NBA Finals is going on, and it just happened to be another race trial. Right now, you can see this incident happened on April 2nd, 2025. We just got you know, he just got sentenced, and they charged him officially yesterday guilty. All right, but this incident took place on April 2nd, 2025. This is always works out. I made this video. Let me show you this right quick for TikTok a while back when Jesse Jackson died. JP, I don't want to play too much, but it says Jordan enters the league in '84. LeBron born in '84. Jesse Jackson dies at '84. On Michael Jordan's birthday. Obama's birthday is 8/4. And all these brothers are connected to Chicago, even the Pope. And there go the Pope with his Bears hat on. He's a Bears and a Knicks fan. LeBron born in '84, right? Jesse Jackson, I'm like, dang, that's a lot of '84s. Now check this out. Carmelo Anthony. Let's see what I did with it. They probably took it away. All right, so yeah. Let's do this. Let's do it together. This is important. Carmelo Anthony, right? That name and how it related to the Knicks is wild to me. But even Austin Metcalf, Austin is in Texas, so something weird going on. But 4-2 is when the incident happened, and then 6-9 is when the verdict came out. All right, it's a total of 433 days, and that is the 84th prime number. So this number 84 after months, what was that, February? After 4 months, I think I'm finally about to get the answer to why all these 84s popped up during Jesse Jackson's. Oh, wait a minute. During Jesse Jackson's, rest in peace, Jesse Jackson. But yes, and that's not the only incident. This Karmelo Anthony incident. That's not the only incident because there's another one around the corner with this guy Rick Chow who killed a young dude who just happens. I'm not trying to be funny, but this kid looks just like Trayvon Martin. Yeah. Gas station clerk chases this kid out the gas station and shoots him down. And then his trial just ended and he was found not guilty. And we got Karmelo Anthony being found guilty. And people on the internet is like, it's like they're trying to provoke us. You know what I'm saying? People are like, are they trying to provoke us? And that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trolling. They're messing with you because for him to look just like Trayvon, I mean, bruh, maybe I'm tripping, but to me, they look just they favor. I just say that they favor. They favor. I just found that interesting, man. And then the date of this incident. All right, the date of the incident. Check this out. Karmelo Anthony incident, April 2nd. That's 4-2, right? 4-2 in history. That's Jackie Robinson's number, 42. That's also, and if you spell Jackie, it equals 42. But it's also Martin Lawrence's number in the TV show. Let me see if I can get to it real quick. Was not trying to see Sinead. Well, all right. Here we go. You see her number is 41 at her apartment. I mean, here, whatever. It just got me messed up. Okay, you see Martin's and Gina, their apartment number was 42. These is numbers that they use to. It's a secret code. And so, like me looking at the date, and I see that it's June 10th, and all this, and I'm looking around popular culture, and I'm seeing what's going on. I know, like, something is brewing, right? And I thought I'd involved our Spanish brothers and sisters, but I think this is about to take a turn to the indigenous people of America, because outside, okay. Trump comes, couldn't nobody really be outside the arena. Tonight, they're going to be able to be outside the arena. So I think holding them back and now letting them go, the energy is about to be crazy. Now, they lost the last game and they went to attacking Spurs fans. Anybody walking around with a Spurs jersey on was getting attacked in NYC. And this is very bad. And the New York Knicks front office, their players, their coaches, they all should have been checking this shit when it was all fun and games. Yo, keep your hands to yourself. Don't rip nobody's jersey off, man. Because this is about to take a turn for the worse. All right, they done held all these New Yorkers back. Now they're letting them go back to the arena tonight. I don't like the way this is looking, bro.
Following Game 3 of the NBA Finals, where the Spurs beat the Knicks in New York, any fan that was walking around with a Spurs jersey on got attacked by Knicks fans. In particular, these guys, one had their jersey ripped off just to be stomped on, and other Spurs fans were actually hiding behind the NYPD. And here's what Wemby, Kat, and Julian Champagny had to say about the Knicks fans attacking the Spurs fans.
And Vic, this is kind of not.
So yeah, now they want to speak out. As people are getting hurt, but he should have spoke out when people was getting their jerseys ripped off. I don't know if these is real events or not, but we moving on. So I've probably been the only person that's been like on this Seattle Supersonics train and saying that this NBA Finals got something to do with the Seattle Supersonics. And one of the main reasons is because Seattle won the Super Bowl, and usually these scripts follow a pattern, and that pattern plays out all the way through. So it's just funny to me that 1979, which, like I said, Game 3 was 1,979 days after the January 6th insurrection. Right, Trump shows up to the game. If you take the comma out of 1,979, you get 1979, and this was the year that Miss Johnson's father won an NBA championship. Right, he's the son of him. Now, also in 1979, right now, Seattle's a home of the Space Needle, like I said, shaped like a UFO. But Trump Towers was built. Well, it started. It wasn't called Trump Towers yet, but the building that would become Trump Towers, Trump purchased it in 1979. Right, and then also the movie Alien came out in 1979 too. I had it up here. Why is it not up here? I don't know. But yeah, 1979 championship. This was 47 years ago that his dad won his championship. Now Trump is the 47th president. This is how this stuff works. Now, like I said, I'm the one that's been beating the drum about. Oh yeah, and then this movie it comes out in 2 days too. The disclosure day, like I said, before they beat the Thunder. I think that Wemby's gonna be in the finals because this movie comes out about aliens around the time of the finals. Okay, and now we talk about UFOs in Seattle. Now this is what I seen yesterday watching a little bit of NBA TV.
And that gets your offense going. It made it easier for his teammates to have good games on their side of the paint. But you got to give Wemby credit.
He in
the rear view mirror. Wemby crossing that 30-point mark for the first time in these final series. Castle goes for 23, including those big free throws late. We showed you the big triple for him as well. The free throws extended that lead to 4 late in this game. But for the next
here we go. Yeah.
Throwback reference that's there as well with the Seattle Supersonics.
Why did he wear that shirt?
There's a ton to dissect here as we get you set for game number 4, which will tip off on.
Why did he wear that shirt? Spurs Knicks game 4 preview 17 hours ago. Is he trolling me? Or is this just a coincidence? Seattle Supersonics. The team is coming back. Best believe. There go to UFO. The Seattle Space Needle. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's been banging that drum about these 1979 Supersonics has something to do with the Spurs and the Knicks. Now, let me show you something else right quick. Get rid of disclosure day because this was supposed to be up here. Alien 1979. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Just showing y'all. Everything was connected to this year, right? And everything that happened in this year, 1979, 47 years ago. We're looking at the 47th president. Now, you got San Antonio, which is named after St. Anthony of Padua. As you can see, on June 13th, 1691, a group of Spanish explorers and missionaries arrived at Paya, Indian settlement, and a river in Texas. San Antonio is named after St. Anthony. See how he's got connections to June 13th. June 13th is game 5. All right, June 13th is game 5. Now let's go back. I'll show you one more thing. The St. Anthony's death day is actually June 13th. And that's the next game. After this one. All right, then we got the Knicks named after St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas later become Santa Claus. The Saints and the Patriots, and like I said, the Spurs will bring the nuns out. Most definitely, the Spurs will bring the nuns out. Now, Wemby, Finally played a good game, right? Waited till he got to New York. I said he's gonna be the best villain for New York. He's the alien, right? The alien taking over New York, wanted for crimes against the Knicks. He said, "I'm not gonna be Trey Young, but yeah, he's embracing it too. He got a good attitude. I like Wemby. I like Victor. So the closing ceremonies for the French Winter Olympics, that's not what we want. We want the Summer Olympics. Why would we care about the Winter Olympics? Closing ceremonies, right, took place on the 11th of August. 2024 Summer Olympics closing ceremony took place on the 11th of August, right? 2024. So that's August 11th. Now, we go from August 11th, 2024 to the day that the Spurs win their first game in the NBA Finals, right? Wemby win his first game in the NBA Finals. That is a total of 666 days. I'm not playing, bro. I'm done playing, bro. We is out here. Like I told y'all, the triple ones. The triple ones. Wemby wears number 1. Brunson wears number 11. The triple ones is for the Twin Towers and now the one tower. All right. The triple ones translate to triple six in Sumerian, one of the oldest civilizations known in history. All right. So. It's all good, man. We rocking, baby. We is rocking. I said the Manhattan monolith. Now, hold on. Oh, yeah, we talked about Wemby and his mean streak. Oh, no, we ain't talking about the mean streak. Wemby got a mean streak. This dude is, he's not a, you know how French, they think the French is soft. This ain't no soft Frenchman right here.
Before game 1, Shea had received his MVP. Wemby clearly hated it. So he responded with 41 points and 24 rebounds in a win that shows us everything. Because Wemby was supposed to need some time before building the basketball resume of an all-time great. But now, in the NBA Finals, we have to ask, what happens when an alien skill set is given to the most competitive player in the NBA? The answer? We get a man who's already
competitive. Like, remember, the most competitive player in NBA history is probably Michael Jordan. Like I said, Michael Jordan might have something. Well, we already seen Stacey King died. He's connected. That's a direct Michael Jordan connection. Then the Reverend Jesse Jackson, death on his birthday this year. Just seems weird too. Now check this out.
already pushed ahead of Michael Jordan in the one thing that matters the most. Michael Jordan needed 7 seasons to reach the NBA Finals. It's taken Victor Wembanyama 3. Young players are not supposed to be this good this fast, but Victor is also putting up historic stats. In the Western Conference Finals, he became the first player ever to have 15 blocks and 15 threes in a single playoff series. Even better, Wemby became the youngest player ever to.
Well, yeah, I just want to show you how they kind of already comparing him to Michael Jordan, which is going to be big shoes to fill. This is the monoliths. These monoliths was popping up. I don't know if I showed you this already. The monoliths was popping up all over America. This was like 2020, 2021.
Mysterious monoliths are appearing across the world. 4 metal monoliths were found in 2020. The first one appeared in the Utah desert on November 18th. It was a smooth triangular prism, about 12 feet tall. It was removed from the desert on November 27th. The same day, a similar monolith appeared in Romania. Its surface was covered in looping lines. 4 days later, the monolith disappeared. The same day, a new monolith appeared in California. It was a smooth triangular prism made of stainless steel. On December 3rd, it was torn down, but returned the next day. It was revealed it was built by Atascadero metal artists. They were inspired by the 2 other monoliths.
Okay. Now, I was just showing you how these monoliths that kept on popping up. That was super weird. Monoliths is connected to aliens. And then, this is the major monolith right here is the World Trade Center. And now, I got a couple more things to show you, man. This is Greg Popovich's birthday. This is game 3, which was on June 8th, right? That was 131 days. The New York Knicks We're sitting at 29 losses for the regular season. They lost 2 against Atlanta in the playoffs, and then they just lost 1 against the Spurs. So that put them at 32 losses, right? So this is Greg Popovich's birthday to the day of game 3. 32 losses, 131. 131 is the 32nd prime. Now, hold on. I got one more thing. That damn Mexican Navy ship. And that's tonight. Something going on with this Mexican Navy ship. And whatever it is, we're going to figure it out tonight with tonight's game. This is that Mexican Navy ship that hit the Brooklyn Bridge, right? Mexican versus the Brooklyn. Now the date of that is May 17th, 2025. Today's the game 4, right? That's a total of 389 days. That's the 77th prime number. The San Antonio Spurs. If you spell out the San Antonio Spurs, it's 77. If you spell out United States, it's 77. Spell out President Donald Trump, it's 77. If you spell out the World Trade Center, it's 77. Something is going on, man. I think I'm on top of it. Definitely got something to do with the Seattle Supersonics. Oh, man. When I seen this, I was like, yep, I'm clipping that. I am clipping that. I've been the main one. Like, yo, this got something to do with the 1979 Seattle Supersonics, bro. All right, man. Hey, man, if y'all please could hit the like button for your brother, man. I'm pretty sure I'm shadow banned. Every time there's a major event going on, I get shadow banned. But it's cool. I know what it is. But if you hit the like button, maybe we could get it out to some more people, man. All right, like, comment, subscribe. Out of here. Peace, peace, peace.